Cool, I am live. It appears. Review the booze. So today, get my earphones adjusted here. So today I was doing a little work here and doing a little work on my website and some of the other projects I'm working with. And I've been doing really good on not having too many beers, right? So I decided to just get two beers, and do a review on the beers. So today we have from Williamston, Michigan, M-43 by Old Nation. Now this is going to be a reaction video, as I've never had one of these, as well as I'm jamming an album that I found that is magnificently wonderful. So I'm gonna do two reviews at once, and they're gonna be live, and they're gonna both be quite delicious, I'm sure. I've heard nothing but good things about this. This is super fresh beer from Williamston. Apparently, if you know of Stone's Enjoy By, which will be the next beer I'm reviewing, it's in the fridge right now. It's supposedly not similar, but it's an IPA, but the freshness factor. Wow. That's ridiculous. It's supposed to be pretty cloudy and best enjoyed in a glass. Ooh la la la. Look at this. So this is supposed to be just absolutely fantastic. The gal at the store said she can't even hardly keep it in. They got to limit how much they're selling to people to get it to everybody, and it's just top notch. So there's the color. You can see it is cloudy while the head's coming down there. I'm gonna read some of the stuff on here. So this is the New Orthodox IPA series, M-43 New England India Pale Ale, 6.8 alcohol by volume, 65 IBU. It's malt, pills, wheat, oat, boil, hops. It's got Calypso, Amarillo, and Citra hops, and then it's dry hop with Citra, Amarillo, and Simcoe. It says keep cold and drink fresh. Haze is good. She did say it was a cloudy one, and it is. It's got a real kind of light color to it, but very cloudy, and the smell is fantastic. The aroma is just, I can't wait to try this. Like I said, I've been really good about drinking for weight loss reasons primarily. And because if I drink too much, it seems to hurt my nerves with my back issues. So I've been laying low on drinking, but I wanted to celebrate a little bit with my achievement, my 100 subscribers. So to every one of my subscribers, thank you so much. It's really awesome. It's been an amazing experience doing this YouTube thing. So maybe I should put that in the shot, huh? Hopefully you can see that. Good spot for it. So this is to all my followers. I appreciate you guys a lot. This is to many more subscribers to come, and I've got a lot of different projects in the works right now. I think you're gonna appreciate all of them. If you liked this channel, you'll probably really like the other ones, because I'm going to start branching out into some, how should I say, non-political adventures. And I always had this in mind. It's just not, I've just been hammering hard on the political stuff because it's been the most important. So without further ado, cheers to my 120 plus subscribers. Thanks for putting me over the top. You're awesome, you're amazing, and I promise you I'm not going to stop this. This has been a wonderful experience. I'm going to keep going. Cheers to America, and just thank you. Thank you. So, oh, the smell. You guys have. Oh, I wish you could try this. Wow. That is absolutely delicious. On first taste, it's a little bit more fruitier than I would have expected. Other than when I just told my buddies that I was getting this, they said it's actually a little bit more orangey than you would expect. I would agree with that. It does have an orange juice like taste to it. Again, I see two people just joined. I'm having an M-43 from Williamston, Michigan. This is a very special new thing. I haven't seen this, but it's very delicious. It's a New England Pale Ale, 6.8% alcohol. It's a hazy, cloudy. Here, check that out. Hazy, cloudy beer. It's delicious. It's delicious. I've never had one before, so this is also a reaction video. Oh, that's good. So Review the Booze is going to be one of the other channels. I've already got it kind of set up, and I've got it kind of rolling a little bit as far as the setup, but I haven't really produced any content. So because I have done good here, and because I deserve a beer for the little bit of work I've been doing on there, on my Review the Earth channel, I'm going to do this one live for you. Cheers and celebrate. And then I'm going to do the Review the Booze thing. Review the Booze is going to be my channel for doing this right here. Just reviewing beer and or alcohol, liquor, etc. And if you guys have any questions, you can chime on in. I'm new to the live experience of the YouTube on the phone. This is what just what doing with this with my phone. Excuse me. But I'm just doing this with my phone. So I did this first yesterday, unfortunately, about the shooting that happened at the baseball field. And so I know or think that if you chat or have any questions or want me to field anything while I'm doing this about politics or anything, like an AMA, I guess you could say, go ahead and do that, and hopefully it'll show up. Or even if my one viewer who is here, if you want to just throw a little test fire out there to see if it works, I'd appreciate that. But this beer is absolutely amazing. Very soothing, very calm. It doesn't have the bite of a strong IPA. It's more like an Oberon in a way. And I am somewhat of a beer nerd. I'm somewhat of a beer connoisseur, but I don't know all the ins and outs. I have a couple buddies that would probably be more on the up and up about possibly being able to describe said beer. But I can tell you it's absolutely delicious. It comes from Michigan. And while I'm talking about that, it's a fun fact for Michigan. We live right at a good latitude for growing hops. And I always forget what it is. I want to say the 45th parallel. 45th parallel Michigan. And also, I believe Oregon is a place where they tend to grow good hops too. I've heard that because they're right at that 45th parallel. As rumor, keep getting little messages from my buddies. But the 45th parallel apparently is great for growing hops. So Michigan has a somewhat of a boom economy going on with the craft beer situation, which is really cool. Craft beer is an amazing thing compared to, we'll call it piss beer. I can't even hardly drink piss beer anymore. And if one is going to drink beer that with all the hops and carbs and all that stuff, it might as well be something like an M-43. And I need to get that back in the shot. I wish it was up a little higher, but just my angles I'm working with. So, okay, this is the other thing I was talking about. I have to pull it up here. And that would be, if I have it installed, well, I don't need to install that, I guess. The music that I'm listening to that inspired said beer, this album I discovered, which I can't believe I never listened to this before, because I heard the single and I loved it, but it was before I had the unlimited music situation through Amazon. That's my preferred carrier. Some people have Google Music or YouTube or whatnot. We can stream whatever kind of stuff you want to. Oops, I gotta get my Wi-Fi cranked on here. Apparently that's not working. I just wanna thank you. Oh, yeah. So I'm pulling it up here. Hopefully it works okay. And hopefully it doesn't crash my stream, because like I'm going through a Wi-Fi router that really stinks. So that would be bad. Reload, please. Come on. So it's Nathaniel Ratcliffe. Nathaniel Ratcliffe and the Night Sweats. And the album name, well, I think it's just Nathaniel Ratcliffe and the Night Sweats. Perhaps. The album came out in 2015 in summer. I did look that up. I was just looking for a good image of the album cover, because it's got kind of an iconic album cover that I've seen around. Right here. Oops. No. What did I do there? There it is. Of course. Again, this is live. So, and I don't know what is with this thing doing this flashing business, but my tablets had this. So there's the album cover. Nathaniel Ratcliffe and the Night Sweats. So I'm also going to promote this album and tell you that it's a 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. Every song is very good on it. Blowing me away right now. Last night on my buddy's live stream that he was doing, The Ogre, thumbs up if you're out there somewhere, buddy. So he is, just look up on YouTube, just type in on the search bar, Ogre, O-G-R-E. That's all you gotta do. And you'll see a dude that looks like Hank Williams, like a portrait drawn picture. He's got a big, huge beard and glasses and a hat. So he was running a stream last night, and this song ended up getting thrown out there. Kind of keep my comments piped down, but this came up in conversation, we'll say, and it reminded me, a buddy about a year and a half ago sent me a link to check out this guy on YouTube or whatnot, and it was a video for SOB, and, you know, son of a bitch, it's so good. Actually, I'm going to put it on right now so I can maybe do a little sing-along for you. I mean, I'm not going to sing the whole thing, but this is so good, you guys. I mean, this is just phenomenal. Good beer and good tunes. And over 100 subscribers. Bam! So I'm very pumped up about that. And I'm just doing a little bit of a celebration while doing some work. Because I've got some things happening. And at this point, I'm going to give a shout out to at Sofane and at Pat Jolie on Twitter from Poisoning the Well. They just cracked out a sweet, funny, hilarious video today that you all should go check out about Lacey Green and Chris Reagan, I think his name is. I'm not completely up on all that stuff, but I find it funny and fascinating. These guys, you got to check out Sofane and Fat Pat, because they are just they're really funny, and they're producing great content. And the point there was that I don't even remember. I started with the Ogre, so we were on Ogre's channel jamming this out, and so today I was thinking about that. I was like, man, that song is so good, because my buddy sent me the link. That's where I'm at. The buddy sent me the link, and I listened to it. Loved the song, but it didn't have my streaming service, so I kind of forgot about it. And then on the stream last night, it got brought up. So today I was like, man, that song is so good. And now I have Amazon Music, so I got the whole album and started listening to it, and it's just blowing me away. I mean, it's so good. So there's things that are going to be up and coming, cool things. That's why I was going to Sofane. because he was talking about this video for days and days and days and days. Kind of like I'm talking about my project, you know? Because I've got this project going. I keep talking about my project, my 100 sub project. Well, this will be the partial. This will be partial. This is part of that. This is the celebration phase. But there is something in the works. Something I'm working on that's really cool that I think I'm onto something with it. And I can't wait to have you guys on board for that one. But this beer is absolutely delicious. Shaking, bugs are crawling all over me. This dude's like soul, man. I wish you could hear it, but I don't want to get these. I don't want my account all struck up. Maybe just yet. Son of a bitch, give me a drink. One more night. This can't be me. Son of a bitch, I can't get clean. Life away. So you're on the party stream right now, and like I said, everything I've done to this point is basically prototype, and I've talked about shifting into second gear, and that's what I'm about to do. But I'm still got the clutch depressed right now, and I'm still finding second gear, but it's about to happen. This will be alpha phase, and I think that'll be, things are gonna change a little bit, but not too much. Like, I'm not gonna change, my opinion doesn't change, but the creative stuff that we're gonna start throwing at you, well, I'm gonna start throwing at you, but I found a lot of wonderfully awesome people on YouTube. People that that's the thing I found on YouTube, actually, is I never expected to have like groups of friends out of this, I guess. You know, I've always been a real socialite person in my real life, but when I doubled down on the politics thing to try to have a reasonable voice and return sanity to government, I never did that because I wanted to go meet other people. I did it just to try to make America great again. And what happened was something I never would have thought happened. I started interacting with these wonderful YouTubers, you know? And then they started interacting with me. And then we started talking back and forth and watching each other's videos and then commenting back and forth. And then one day, I was watching a video from Holly Seelger, and she said on the comments, I commented, or I don't even know how exactly who commented first. Somebody else may have commented, and maybe I commented on their thread. But Holly, in this thread, we were talking back and forth, and she just said, "You've got to go see the ogre." And I remember Zero Cool was in this little banter too, I do believe, if I remember correctly. This album is so good, you guys. Please go get this album. If you have streaming services, please go get this album. It's so good. It's so good. It's 3 thumbs up. It's that good. Alright? This beer is wonderful. One of the best beers I've had in a long time. That album's better. This album is so good. So, back to the story. She says to me, "Go check out Ogre's channel. You need to be looking at Ogre's channel." And so I go and I look at Ogre's channel, and he's doing videos where, like, down here in the corner, there's little faces and avatars, and it's switching between them, where Ogre talks and then one of the people down here talk, and the video auto switches, and I was like, what is that? And it turns out it's just Google Hangouts, a live version of Google Hangouts. I never saw that before. About a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. About 2 months ago is when I started watching. Then I started commenting on his videos or something, and found him on Facebook, or not Facebook, Facebook. Authoritarian book. Sucks. Found him on Twitter. We just started shooting the stuff back and forth, and he invited me on a stream one day. I showed up, I started talking, I said, this is really cool, I've never seen anything like this, and he invited me on and had a really fun little discussion just about life in general. And ever since then, it's been Stream City. There's been a lot of streams going on. I've been meeting people, streaming with them, talking with them, and now there's we don't like to use the word community, but there's a small base of people that are around, that have all this wonderful humanity and wonderful opinions, and it truly is getting together, and it's amazing. Because it felt like in my real life I would speak of politics and people would either really like it, which was few and far between, and really, really appreciate what I had to say, or people would misunderstand what I had to say, or they would just not like or accept at all what I had to say. But now I have a bunch of people on Twitter that follow me that really appreciate my opinions. I have a YouTube channel that people watch. I don't have a lot of live streamers right now. People are doing stuff, you know? And we'll get there. We'll get there together. This voyage, this journey is just amazing. Like I said, I never thought it would take me where it's at right now, and I'm only at 120 plus subscribers. What am I at right now? And I love the live thing. And I gotta get this fan blown on me. Yeah, it shows me live. So the live thing's amazing, right? Now there's just so many live streams going. It's just a beautiful thing. These people getting together, talking things out. The stream I watched last night was amazing. I don't want to get into it because there's kind of surprise elements to it, you know? I'm at 122. Thank you so much, you guys. To every single one of you. I really appreciate it. Hide mine. But all this, dear, I think we're fine. Man, I gotta get this beer in the shot. I just wanna thank you. I just wanna thank you. Ooh. So we're figuring all this stuff out right now. A lot of work in the background happening. We're gonna set you free. That's gonna feel so good. Well, thank you. I just wanna thank you. Just wanna thank you. I just wanna thank you. So right now, you can't really hear what I'm jamming to. Hopefully soon we're gonna fix that. Pretty soon we're gonna fix that. So, I'm about done with my beer. It's taken me about 25 minutes. Loving life right now. Self-reflecting, you know? That's the beautiful thing about this, you know? I don't snap very good. I can dance alright though. And sing pretty decent. So where are we going with this, huh? listening to Jordan Peterson, which I love. You should go listen to Jordan Peterson. Talking about going into the dragon's lair. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if you're going to get the gold. You don't know if you're going to get the treasure. You don't know if you're going to get burnt to a crisp. But people like me, we go into the dragon's lair. We go diving in the pond looking for that golden orb. Let's try to pull it back up. And you don't always know what you're going to get. But this is what I got. I got 122 subscribers. I got people that appreciate me on here for my opinion. And it feels really good, man. So it's celebration time. And while my channel is not exactly what I want it to be yet, by God, we will get there. And through kind, caring, compassionate actions and thoughts, we're going to free the minds of the people. And we're going to end tyranny on earth as best we know how. Because I swear on the altar of God, I will try to do my part to end the tyranny over the mind of man. So anybody that sees this, thank you for watching. It's part of my 100 subscriber victory series. In a few more minutes, I'm gonna take a little break, have a little water, cleanse the palate, make a few tweets, and then I'm gonna do another review of the booze for Stones and Joy by 4th of July. Like I'm looking over here. So that's coming up next. And if you're wondering why has he got his chest out, because the album cover. I'm not trying to be, plus it's hot, right? Anyways, thanks, man. When I say man, thanks, guys. Thanks, girls. Thanks, everybody. I really mean it. It's almost been a year. It's almost been 1 year. It's been a hell of a ride. But this time we're going all the way. This time we're going all the way. See you in a few minutes.